G'day guys, welcome back to Subnautica. In the previous episode, in an attempt to try and get some upgrades for the Seamoth, particularly the depth upgrade, we have actually started building a base, although I'm not entirely happy with what we've built so far. And I struggled a little bit towards the end, trying to sort of figure out how to rotate stuff. Turns out you can, I think. So I've sort of been playing around a little bit to see if we can actually get things to rotate. But yeah, if we just give this another go. Yeah, okay, mouse wheel for rotation. Should do the trick. So, but we do have a bit of an issue with a lot of the structures not actually having legs, and yeah, I mean, there's a couple of legs that have returned, but I think on this side it might actually be a little bit too deep. Like, it might be going a little bit too far, so I might actually just take everything back down, and we'll place the moon pool at the sort of deepest section, but obviously still close enough so that the legs will appear, and hopefully, by doing it that way, we should get the thing looking the way we want it to look. So let's deconstruct that once more. And I won't worry about the multi-purpose room because I can deconstruct that a little bit later, but yeah, let's get the moon pool in. Yeah, there we go. We should be able to just sort of orient things the way we want to orient things. But if I do something like that, yeah, that's way lower. maybe if I use the multi-purpose room as a guide, it doesn't have to be that high, obviously, but
30 seconds.
Yeah, around about there, I think. Let's just quickly have a breather before we suffocate. But yeah, that should be good, and then we can build the multi-purpose room right next to it. Now, I did sort of think that I wanted to make an entrance, and I was sort of playing around with like adding another like tube, or I think this is called an eye compartment, possibly. But we don't actually need that. What we need is an actual hatch, so I'll see if I can gather up the materials that's required for that. Obviously we do have a hatch at our temporary base, which I could just gather up, but I'm thinking a hatch probably only needs like a little bit of titanium and possibly quartz, if I'm not mistaken, so we should be able to just gather up some quartz from, hopefully, this area. I think there's some quartz somewhere nearby. But yeah, there we go, so that should snap on. And we can just simply make that. Brilliant. And now, for a hatch. We've got the titanium for it, we just need the quartz. So, ow. These little biter fish are really annoying. I've taken a little bit of damage from them already, even in the previous episode, but anyway, I'm just gonna look around a tiny bit because there should be, yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw quartz on the way in several times. So, yeah, the grassy area seems to have bits of quartz everywhere. So, we could probably do that on this side, and we could possibly do it on the other side as well. Yeah, there we go.
30 seconds.
So, I don't know if we have more titanium. Yes, we do. So, because we have so much titanium to work with, well, not heaps and heaps now, because we have been using quite a bit, but we still have a little bit, so we should be able to just make another hatch on this side. I mean, the scanning room is probably going to go in at some point, but I don't mind making a couple of hatches, because we can always move the hatch when we do eventually attach more rooms. So let's do that. And with that, I think this base is sort of ready-ish I probably need to get some power going for it, but I'm thinking I don't have the ability to do that just yet. The solar panel is going to need more quartz, some titanium, some copper ore. I wonder if I can just simply gather up some of that stuff from this location. It's probably something that we could do. Do we have the titanium for it though? Not exactly. If we find some of those chunks around, we could potentially find some titanium. But yeah, we are near another wreck here, which actually we have been to that one. Yeah, so there are these chunks here, the limestone ones. That's a bit of copper there. Bit of titanium. So yeah, it's probably just a little bit of quartz to go, and we should be good. So surely we'll find some quartz around here. I mean, there we go. I mean, there's quite a lot of quartz. So grab that. And that. And do I want to grab some more? Maybe I'll just leave the rest of the quartz, to be honest. But we should have enough to at least get this solar panel in. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to the location of the base and make sure that we don't get lost when we're trying to find it again. Yeah, I mean, this is maybe a little bit deeper than our temporary base. So this could be our secondary temporary base if we decide to go even deeper, but at least making it here will mean that we'll still be able to get quite a bit of sunlight. Yeah, that doesn't exactly snap, so you know, it's not the best, but that's okay. Doesn't have to align completely.
All primary systems online.
Alright, so this thing is powered up, and I'm sort of curious to see what would happen if we bring the sea moth into the moon pool, and how that all works.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. Oh, and it has like arms and stuff. Very cool. Alright. And yeah, we can go in and out from here, obviously. And obviously from the other room. So, this is nice and spacious. We should be able to put a whole bunch of stuff here. We do already have that thing, the modification, like, station or whatever, so I need a bit of space for that. But what's most important, though, is... where is that thing? This, the vehicle upgrade console. So we need another computer chip for that, so that's probably the most difficult thing to make, but everything else should be pretty simple. I need to gather up all of our stuff though, so, you know, that's probably the first priority. So let's head back home. Probably gonna get hungry and get thirsty very soon. So probably a good idea to sort those things out while we're figuring things out in terms of trying to get the upgrade console. Since it's dark, we should be able to find some peepers and stuff, although there's a few other types of fish here we could probably cook up. So we'll grab those. Now, we did have to change to a new power cell in the previous episode, and yeah, we don't really have a way to charge our power cells just yet, but we did see that that thing that I think that's the power cell charger or something like that. So we only have one fragment for it, so I need to look for another fragment. Hopefully we'll find something. Or, sorry, hopefully we'll find the next fragment. Maybe when we decide to go out to the Aurora, potentially. Whenever that will be. But, perhaps maybe if we go deeper into some of the caves, we might find a few more wrecks that we could hopefully scan. Okay, so the real problem is going to be moving all of the stuff that we already currently have here, all the way out to the new base. I've got, obviously, a couple of lockers full of stuff. I wonder if perhaps maybe the first order of things is to actually get the upgrade console, and then we can make the storage upgrade for the Seamoth. Maybe? Anyway, let's deal with food first. Actually, water is also a problem, isn't it? So I should be looking for something to drink, but I think I might bump into some bladderfish as we do our thing. Oh, I forgot to eat this one. And it's just sitting there. I don't think that's a good idea anymore to eat, so I'm just gonna throw that one away. So let's just, yeah, drop that. And yeah, maybe I should start pinning stuff. So firstly, it's the computer chip that we need. So a bit of gold, some copper wire, and some of the table coral.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So gold we have. The copper I'm not sure of, actually. We might have some copper in these floating storage boxes, maybe. Nope, not quite. So yeah, we're going to need to source some copper somewhere. Let's see. I think my idea is to go, yeah, towards the rendezvous point. I think that's where the big tube is. Or am I going the wrong way? No, probably not that way. Just trying to remember. Was it towards, or was it towards life pod number 19? Which is still that way. Oh yes, here. Towards life pod number 17, rather. I think we might still have some sandstone chunks, or limestone chunks around this area, hopefully anyway. Otherwise we can use the scanning room in a sec. There we go. I just need one more, actually. There we go. I mean, we may as well go for some more. We'll likely need it. And table coral, right? I mean, table coral shouldn't be hard to find near the life pod. In fact, there's just some sitting over here, so we can go for these. And what else are we gonna need for the console itself? because I'm sure there's a few other things that we'll need.
Fluid intake.
We'll tag that. A bit of wire. Okay, so I guess I should keep going with the limestone chunks in that case. We'll need a little bit more copper. Jeez. Kamikaze fish. Yeah, we do need to drink something. We better go back home soon. I'm just sort of trying to
30 seconds.
see if we can get a bit of copper, or enough copper for a couple of the copper wires, just so that we don't have to sort of backtrack again. Oh man. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna need some titanium as well, but... There we go. Okay, so... back out, and let's see if we can find the sea moth. And yeah, it looks like we've got the titanium that we need as well for it, so that's good. So I might double check at this stage on what's required for the storage upgrade. There we go, storage module rather. So a bit more titanium, which, I mean, we do have the Rex that we can convert to more titanium, and then I think that's lead or something along those lines, which we should have plenty of. So shouldn't be an issue. Let's go with that. And one more copper wire. Perfect. So now that's definitely buildable. Just want a little bit more titanium though. Perfect. And let's deal with our thirst here.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Perfect. Okay, and yeah, I don't need to eat just yet. Let's have a drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, for some reason, one bottle of water doesn't really, you know, satisfy your thirst that much. You really, really do need to drink quite a bit. Okay, so... lithium, that's what we're looking for. So let's grab that. And yeah, I'm sort of thinking maybe I do want to start moving a few things. If we can. So if I just deconstruct this, I should be able to just reconstruct it back at our more permanent base. And I'm also thinking of deconstructing this as well. Hopefully we have the space for it. Just switch that out for a second. And I guess I should grab the other one. Perfect. Okay, cool. Ooh. And yes, there's all of this stuff, which I think I have space to bring like at least one of them, right? So we'll keep it in the new base. But yeah, all of this is going to be a problem, I would say, and this as well. Yeah, I don't think I really need anything else here, so I'm gonna unpin everything, because we have what we need. And we should be able to just start building a whole bunch of stuff at the new base, so... nope. That's not what I want to do. I want to jump in, and yeah. So, off to... I think it's life pod... Not 19, life pod 17 is, I guess, the best sort of marker to get us in the direction of where our new base is. And I'm thinking maybe we should get like an additional room that houses like a bioreactor or something like that, because I don't really want to be without power at night. And perhaps maybe we can sort of switch between using the bioreactor and the solar panel. Not that I can switch the solar panel on and off, but it should be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, just over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the place that we've chosen. It's nice and grassy. That's sort of what I like, but there's a lot of stuff strewn about, so it's not the nicest view. But it'll have to do for now. I guess we can maybe dock the Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, very cool. And this thing needs a bit of a repair, doesn't it? Oh, okay, I can't repair it? Oh, hang on. Oh, check that out. It says energy charging, 88, 89% now. Okay, so docking it with the moon pool will actually recharge the power cell, so that's good to know. Alright, so let's get stuff in, because obviously the most important thing is this, so I think this has to be within the moon pool itself, if I'm not mistaken. Or... Why? Why can't I build that? Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. Okay. Yes. But how? Right. Right. Okay, so there are only certain sections where I can actually build it in. So I need to choose where. Does it matter? Maybe I'll just do it here. Very cool. Alright. Seamoth docked, fully charged. Can I then just maybe swap out the power cell in that case? I guess not. But perhaps maybe if I get in and switch the power cell, that might be a good idea. That way we can charge the other one.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So let's just get out and yeah, we'll switch this very quickly. Oh, but this one is completely...
Oxygen production offline.
It is completely out though. Okay, so I won't even be able to move the Seamoth. Okay. That's unfortunate. I definitely need the charger in that case. So, alright, let's not worry about that for now. Let's check this out. So, vehicle upgrade console. Submarine name. The Seamoth. You can edit this? the blue moth. Done. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't know there was so much customization that you could do. You can change the color and stuff as well. Base, name, interior, and the stripe. Okay, that's like the opacity. Maybe let's do something like that. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. I'm not going to worry too much about it though. So there's a fabricator here? Common modules. Oh, right. So all of the upgrades are made from here. What's this? Oh. So this thing's the prawn suit. It looks like some kind of a mech. Oh, that is sick. I mean, we've seen the torpedo arms for it, right? So I can't wait to actually get the actual mech itself. Alright, let's not waste any time here though. Let's get the storage module. And with that, we should be able to hopefully store stuff. Okay, so storage module is in. We did have a few other things that we could also build. So I do want to just organize all of that before we forget, because we've got a lot of materials on our person at the moment, and I would like to not have to carry all of that constantly. Yeah, that looks like a good spot for it. Nice. Okay, and we should also be able to make... What was the other thing? Oh yes, the battery charger. Very important indeed. Do we get it in here? Maybe. Or maybe I'll leave the battery charger somewhere here, because we're likely to go to places with the Seamoth. So we'll charge our batteries here and we'll pick it up and drop empty ones here before getting in. I think that makes sense. Speaking of empty batteries, I think we do have one or two. Yeah, there we go. The hab builder, maybe we can just swap out that battery and start recharging. Yeah, I was sort of wondering for a second why we only have a few batteries. I think I've stolen a couple of batteries in the previous episode to make something else. Okay, so anything else we need to build? I don't think so. I'm just having a look at all of our stuff. What might be a good idea, come to think of it, is, you know, some storage. So it only costs 2 titanium. Whoops. Let's actually put that in a decent spot. Yeah, it's nice that we've got like these black outlines. You can essentially try and align stuff. Things don't really snap, though. So something like that, and then we get another one right next to it. Yeah, and this should hold all of the stuff that we have in the old base. So I should be able to do like a bit of a transfer trip. And also, maybe deconstruct the scanner room and get that constructed. Let me just take a quick look. Not that I'm going to do it immediately, but I want to have a look at the... Oh, we have the bioreactor. Do we not have the bioreactor yet? Oh, yes, here. Bioreactor. Oh, okay, that's actually very easy to make. The wiring kit's probably the most difficult component. Large room partition door. Right. Not really sure what that is. Yeah, and then there's a few other things that we haven't exactly scanned completely yet, so... Oh, okay. Maybe these two work together, and you sort of can, you know, divide up rooms using the partitions or something. But anyway. Time for a trip back to the old base. And we'll actually grab a lot of our stuff. And, yeah, if possible, we'll deconstruct
All systems
the old
online.
base, since we don't need it anymore. Do a quick repair there. And, yeah, how do I access the storage, though? That's the big question I have. Okay, there it is. Ah, okay, this is not really very big, is it? There's not a lot of space there. Yeah, okay. Gotta consider that. I actually do have something else that I should let go of, just to give us a little bit of extra space, but... This sample analyzer, I definitely don't need that, so... Let's just place that down. I don't exactly have a table yet, but... You know, that'll have to do. Alright. A good start. I'm liking our base so far. Again, it's sort of bare bones. Humble beginnings, as they say. But I'm sure we'll be able to build it out quite a bit more. We do already have a lot of the components, it's just a matter of building them out. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of other priorities that we also have. A whole bunch of missing life pods that we haven't discovered yet. And getting ourselves to the Aurora. And also checking out those Degassi proposed habitats as well. Which I'm sure will be quite interesting, and you know, they might actually provide us with some insight on what happened to those survivors. Maybe even give us some new tech as well. I should start gathering up some of these guys. Already gonna have a need to drink more water. There we go. Yeah, I'm so glad that we have a way to recharge the power cells now. So, next priority is going to be the depth upgrade. So I might as well just tag that actually, because we might need to start thinking about how to get there. So definitely more titanium and a bit of glass, I guess. So that means we're going to need to source some more quartz. I don't think that's a problem, really. Hang on a sec. Do we have anything for the base that would let us construct stuff? Because do I have to keep coming back here? No, yeah, okay, we do have the fabricator right there. So I should make a fabricator. That is like top priority for our base. Otherwise, yeah, we won't even be able to make anything. So yeah, table coral and gold. Table coral shouldn't be a problem. In fact, I should just secure that right now. And a bit of gold, which I think we should have in storage somewhere. There. And yeah, we may as well gather up all of this stuff, because I want to just transfer everything we have. So I don't know about how much more use we are going to need lead for, so I'll probably stash all of those. Copper we constantly need, I feel. Gold as well, so I'll just try and hang on to those. Salt, I could just store salt, to be honest. I haven't really needed to make a lot more... whoops, I didn't mean to do that. A lot more cured foods. And I should, yeah, grab that. Yeah, okay. We should be able to just bring extra storage for our new base. These tablets. Yeah, I'll stash them in there, that's fine. Let's deal with food and water. And the radio, I guess. And actually, I haven't really read all of the entries that we've discovered in the previous episode, so I might just chip away at that. I'll hang on to a bit of water, actually. So, what do we have here?
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Oh.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
No. Okay, we've got another picture to try and figure out and ascertain the location of where the life pod is. That looks pretty deep, and there's I don't know, strange kind of formation there. So yeah. Oh, one thing that I do want to do, guys, is go back to Life Pod 13, because I think that was last episode, or perhaps maybe a couple of episodes ago, we visited Life Pod 13 with the priority, like, passenger or whatever it is, and the reason why I want to go back is because when I was doing the screenshot for that particular episode, I realized that there was something in the area that we missed, so we should actually go back and check it out once more. And plus, that biome looks quite interesting, so we haven't really explored that biome. It has a lot of those luminescent sort of... I don't want to call them jellyfish, because they don't look like jellyfish. I think they're more like rays, like manta rays. Anyway, we should have the ability to just transfer a lot of this stuff across. I'll make the fabricator, and maybe we can find some titanium around the area of our base. Actually, we're probably not even going the right way here. Yeah, that's the way we want to go. Yeah, I mean, I would love to pick up some more wrecks and stuff to get some more titanium, but we'll do that a little bit later. We might have the opportunity to do that once we come back this way to get some more stuff. In fact, I might make more lockers, guys. That seems like a decent idea. As much as we have been using some of the floating storage boxes to store stuff in, it just doesn't really give us the same amount of space. And also, yeah, I mean, I don't really like the idea of the storage, you know, sort of floating around outside of the base. It makes a lot more sense for it to be inside the base. Let's just go that way. Yeah, as I mentioned in the previous episode, food and water is a concern around here. I don't see any bladderfish. I haven't seen any bladderfish since we chose this location, actually.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, here we are. Let me just transfer some stuff. And do I want to have a plan of where things are? Maybe. I'll put some quartz here and salt, and perhaps maybe what I'll think about doing is like keeping the things that have like a similar color together. You know, like lithium, even lead as well, you know, that can all stay here. That's all sort of white-ish or silver-ish or translucent-ish. maybe that's the way we should pack things together. Can I access the storage from here? Or do I have to take the sea moth out? Yep. Seems alright to me. Let's just, while we can, create ourselves a fabricator. There we go. And yeah, I suppose, I don't know, do we do a fabricator here? I mean, this thing's sort of in the way, isn't it? Maybe I can do some more lockers here. Maybe. Anyway, I'll do it here. Fabricator obviously seems very important, so I'll give it a little bit of space. And with that, yeah, I just realized, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we can make here as well. Even the radio can be made here. Do I want to do that? I could possibly do that. Maybe I'll do it once we have completely moved everything across, so... But anyway, we should be able to, you know, make glass and make some titanium ingots. Speaking of titanium and ingots, I think I'll store some of the other things here, like copper, titanium, and stuff like that in here. I do just want to hang on to the titanium that I have, though. So... magnetite, we'll throw that in here. Even the stalker teeth, maybe the stalker teeth can go in here as well. Oh yes, and these lockers. This is going to be a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the lockers with me. Look, what I'll do is, in the meantime, I'll just, like, leave some of these lockers here. And, you know, we can use them if we want to. If we don't use them, then that's fine as well. Or should I sort of move them out of the way somewhere? Sorry, guys, I'm sort of getting a little bit confused as to what I want here. There we go. Maybe I can just sort of leave them somewhere that's sort of out of the way. I wonder if I'll actually find that one in the grass. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Out of the way. Who knows, we might even forget about them altogether. Alright, so... Oh, there's still a little bit of lead here. Let's just move that. So I just had a thought, guys, that we do have those purple slabs, or those purple tablets, rather. And maybe it's not such a bad idea to have the purple tablets sitting in the Seamoth. And that way, if we ever do need a purple tablet somewhere, if we do find like an alien facility, then we can simply, you know, take the purple tablet out and use it. That's sort of my thought at the moment anyway. Okay.
All systems online.
So we don't really need to fetch more quartz, because we definitely have enough quartz for a couple of pieces of glass. It's probably just the titanium that's a worry, so we'll try and gather up some of these wrecks, but I probably don't need like too many. I'll do maybe 2 or 3, and we'll reserve the rest of our space for picking up all of our other stuff. Man, this episode's been a busy one, I feel. Haven't really managed to explore anywhere. And instead, we've been just hanging around between our old base and new one. I feel like it's just all of the stuff that we really needed to do, you know? To make sure that we can, you know, get better stuff moving forward. Because yeah, I don't think we can progress without actually getting the moon pool set up. So first thing I'm gonna do before we start looking at picking up more stuff is I just want to convert our Rex into titanium, and then I'll also get the ingot. That way we're making a little bit of space for us. Maybe I can even make a couple of ingots. Surely we're going to use ingots for other things. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll leave it until we actually need it. So, right, so that's done. Oh, actually I do have one more wreck, so let's just convert that. And from here, okay, we've got heaps of stuff in here as well. Forgot about that. These flares, I actually haven't really used flares before, but maybe what I can use the flares for is to light up certain areas that are a little bit dark. I don't know how long the flares last actually, and if they, you know, last forever, or yeah, I'll give it a try at some point. But for example, like LifePod 19, like that area is really dark. I could light up a flare there and just leave it with the LifePod. Let's grab more stuff from here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I don't even have space for stuff, to be honest. So yeah, I might as well... Oh, my bad. I do have space for stuff. Yeah. We'll throw stuff in here. Yeah, I definitely want to make myself more lockers, I think. But yeah, that should be enough to hopefully empty out one of these. Almost. Almost. Alright. Back again. But now that we've got the ingot, I think we should be able to make the glass. And we'll be able to... Again, I keep assuming that I know which way I'm going, and I absolutely do not. This is the way. Yeah. I'll definitely make the depth upgrade, I think, for the Seamoth as soon as we get back home. Our new home, that is. I really, really don't like the sound of hitting, like, all of those fish when we're in the Seamoth. I don't know if we take damage from it sometimes as well. I mean, I do see the Seamoth saying it's like plus 100 at the moment. Oh, there we go, see? We just took a little bit of damage. Yeah, need to make a beeline this way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Perfect. Okay. Good. So... let's fit whatever we can. I'll actually grab the quartz as well. And from here we should be able to make that glass. Nice. And since we have everything, we may as well get the upgrade. That'll free up even more space for us. Throw that in. Crush depth now 300 meters. Okay. Oh, that's really good. And there's a few places that are like, what, 250 meters? So we should easily be able to visit those places now. If I'm not mistaken, one of the life pods is like 250 meters deep. I was sort of planning to go there and just sort of like swim the rest of the way. But we don't need to do that anymore. We should be able to perfectly or safely get there with the Seamoth. Yeah, I suppose maybe we should throw these in there. It's got a whole bunch of like random stuff like equipment and things like that. Maybe this is a good place, or good time rather, for yet another locker, or another couple of lockers maybe. I mean, since we've got lockers on this side, maybe we can just do like a couple more over here. We have enough for one more. Perfect. Okay. And I think we should be able to rename these, right? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how to name these things because there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. And, yeah, I don't know. If anyone's got, like, recommendations on naming systems, you can let me know. But, maybe some animal and plant-related, like, stuff can go in here, like this, marble melon, for instance. And we've got a few other things, a few other samples, which could possibly go in there as well. And yeah, I'm thinking one of these things will be reserved for equipment, like, you know, these pipes that we used like early on, and the floating air pump. Again, I have no idea if we're going to really be using this at all at this point, because We've got the Seamoth, and that's going to provide the safety that we need. First aid. Maybe I could put first aid in there. I'll put some water in, actually, because I don't think we really need the disinfected water. Oh, hang on. Unless I'm supposed to be drinking disinfected water constantly to not be sick or something. But I think disinfected water needs a lot more, right? Like, I'm not entirely sure if we actually have the ability to make it just yet. Let's just grab all of this stuff and the emergency rations. Could put another tablet in there, and maybe the flares can go in there as well. Flashlight. Yeah, I'm not really using the flashlight, so I'll throw that in the equipment locker as well. There. Rations. Old tube samples. Sulfur might go in here as well, I reckon. And rubies. Lubricant. Maybe over here. Oh, and the power cell. Power cell can probably go in here as well, because yeah, we're just sort of waiting to get the charger for that. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, let's do another trip. I think maybe we probably need, like, about a couple more trips, judging by our pace here. And don't forget, we also have to deconstruct the old base. Oh man, I'm super tempted to just go into the cave system right here and see if we can get to that Degasi or proposed Degasi habitat. As long as we can get by those mean snakes. Oh, that reminds me. Stasis rifle. We should get that. One second. Let me just unpin a whole bunch of stuff there. Make life a little bit easier for us. Okay, so I think the stuff in the pod itself we've already gotten, right? So nothing in the pod. We just need to grab all of this stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So that's another couple of lockers that I could, like, easily just make. I wonder if I'll be able to deconstruct, say, the solar panel. Inventory full. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back, definitely. And then there's the rest of this stuff anyway, so... Okay, let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And let me get my bearings straight before we go the wrong way. Yeah, a lot of progress made. I can't say that this is the most exciting episode, though, because, you know, we haven't really encountered too much danger, discovered new things. It's all about the upgrades and the base. But I think we're going to be perfectly placed to discover a whole bunch of stuff in the next episode, hopefully anyway. I'm thinking maybe we go for some of the... I was going to call them objectives. Some of the places that we can visit that are around 250 meters deep. And I might also go back to LifePod 19, because if we can go a little further, we should be able to hopefully see more stuff down there. Perhaps maybe even find ourselves another fragment for the power cell. I keep wanting to call it the battery. Because technically it is a battery, it's just a bigger battery. You know what? I think this is a good idea here. So, having another locker set up right here, right in front of the Seamoth. And we might actually move some of our equipment in here. I know we had, you know, the other locker for equipment over this side, but I think it makes sense to have equipment there instead, because we're sort of going in and out through the moon pool constantly. Anyway, let's drop a lot of this stuff in. And yeah, I've got a few more bits and pieces. Maybe I can drop this down here. Yeah, I'll keep them here for the time being until we actually get ourselves like a table. Proper table. Do we have anything else? Yes, in the Seamoth. Goodness me. Organizing all this stuff. But I think this is going to be the episode, guys. You know, I think we just needed to do the necessary things. But hopefully things will be a lot more exciting in the next one. And I don't know, I could end up maybe doing a little bit more tidying up between episodes as well, just to sort of save us a little bit more time. Maybe stash these in here and these in here. Oh, and whatever that thing is. Gel sack. Alright, cool. Home sweet home, guys. This is the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Definitely leave some comments down below if you want to get in touch. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.